Hey guys, the Dean of DVD, and here I am with a look at my absolute favorite box set. And this one's on DVD only. I don't believe they've released it on Blu-ray, but it's just a great box set. And one of the ones that I when I first wanted to get involved in picking up some of the TV series that I enjoyed, this one was at the top of the list. So I managed to get it for a good price a few years back, and it is The West Wing, the complete series. Got the presidential seal on here, and this is just a great box set. Take a look at it here. If you don't have this one, I highly recommend it. It really is done right. First of all, it's kind of like a briefcase. And you open it up, and you've got files in here, and a nice little plastic thing to protect them, which I leave in here all the time, protects them from getting bent and so on. So I always leave that in there. And each one of these seasons, and there were 7, are in your cardboard sleeve. I'm going to open this up. Let you take a quick peek inside of this. So each one of these discs is in here for the season. Oh, there's some artwork there. President Bartlett. This will be season 1 here. 7 discs in this particular season here. And what it does here is just list, disc 1 is episodes 1 through 4, and all the way down to disc 7, which would just have special features on it. Now, what they do with this set, in order to help you to find the episodes you want. Yeah, that was my wife calling me. She just went off to her Black Friday sale, trying to pick up some stuff for Christmas, and she called me and let me know the parking lot was packed and the line was the length of the store, and my response was, what did you expect? It's Black Friday, it's midnight. Well, it's about 10:20. Sorry, 10:50. So in about an hour and 10 minutes the store's going to open, so she's up against it. But this thing comes with a couple things here in the box set. One is the West Wing pilot script. It's kind of more of a collector's item, with an introduction by Aaron Sorkin, who of course wrote many of the episodes and directed many of the episodes as well. And you know Aaron Sorkin from numerous movies, known for his dialogue. He did Sports Night, which I really liked as a TV series. He's done A Few Good Men, which I thought was really good, and he does write some great dialogue. Really known for that. And there's this, The West Wing, the complete series. It's a booklet that goes along with it, and really kind of just highlights. Let's flip through it, but it highlights each some beautiful artwork, and then highlights each of the episodes. Like here's season 1, tells you who the teleplay is by, written and directed, and so on. Actually, I misspoke. Aaron Sorkin writes, but doesn't direct. There's pilot, written by Aaron Sorkin and directed by Tommy Schlamme. But each one of the episodes is laid out. It really has some beautiful artwork in here. Kind of summarizes some of the episodes. The crackpots and these women. Mr. Willis of Ohio. These are all great episodes. If you're a fan of the series, I probably don't have to tell you much about it. You just know that it's a great series. It's Josh Lyman and Toby Ziegler. There's Donatella Moss with Josh Lyman. There's Josiah Bartlett. Picture of most of the cast. Unfortunately, Rob Lowe left the series after a few seasons. He wasn't getting enough screen time, is what I understand. He started out as being kind of along with Martin Sheen, being kind of the name that everybody knew. Here's some special features on the first disc. Talking about the West Wing suite, some beautiful music that will go along with that. Capitol Beat, the politics behind West Wing, the inauguration. Really just a great, this is really a great booklet that goes with this. Sam Seaborn, character played by Rob Lowe, and Martin Sheen, Josiah Bartlett. Jeb Bartlett, as he's known. Really sad that Leo McGarry, the Leo McGarry character, unfortunately died. Not only in the show, in the last season, but also in real life. He died. Just really tragic. John Spencer was the actor's name. Great actor. But in numerous things. But really shown, I think, in West Wing. West Wing was a type of show that really was realistic, in that the scenery, the dialogue seemed realistic, the issues were realistic, yet they dramatized a lot of those issues. For instance, when the president walks down to the Capitol to meet with the leadership there when they're having a budget crisis, just walks down the middle of Pennsylvania Avenue as opposed to riding there. Really dramatic stuff, and just really great stuff. The First Lady. A pensive President Bartlett. Really great book, though. And I'm halfway through it, so you can tell that there's a lot to this. There's a lot of great images, a lot of great special effects. Lily Tomlin came in and took over for one of the characters at one point. Hey, what president doesn't throw out the first pitch? The episodes on here are classic. I can watch these over and over and over again. I don't tire of the West Wing. I watched some today. It's Thanksgiving, and I watched a couple of Thanksgiving episodes. One where President Bartlett calls the Butterball Hotline, and the other where he gives he sends Charlie, that's Charlie, his assistant, in search of the perfect knife. And Charlie's wondering why all the fuss. Ellen all the stars in the last couple seasons actually. As a candidate running for president. And he's a formidable foe for Jimmy Smits, who's also running for president in the last episodes. Really great show. There's a couple of candidates with the sitting president. They aged Martin Sheen well. In this, where he aged himself. They say the presidency adds a lot of years to people. Well, in this case, that might be true, even as the actor. So, great series. My favorite box set. 7 seasons of The West Wing. And I enjoyed this, and will continue to enjoy this for years and years to come.